Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another first Descendant video. So I have a build guide for the VOLTIA Beam Rifle using the new weapon core unlock feature. So I've tried to take full advantage of the weapon cores. Now each gun gets different cores that are unlocked. So I tried to use all of the cores that are available for the VOLTIA Beam Rifle and try to get as much power and faster reload and things like that. So what I have in this build is VOLTIA with an electric element. The reason for the electric is the devs have put an electric attack as the main attribute for this gun. Now you can use other elements as well. So you could have electric here, you could have a mod for chill. You'll do damage with both the elements, but the higher one will be the status that will trigger. So if you're doing, let's say, 5,000 chill damage and 2,000 electric damage, the enemies will always trigger the frostbite. So something like that. However, I tried to make it the same element to get maximum power. You can have multiple elements. So what we have here, first let me show you what we get when we unlock the VOLTIA. So when we unlocked the course here, we get a free slot, we get one firearm power augmentation, one attribute, one tactical, and one special. Now this special one has been mostly used this on other guns. For example, on my Secret Garden, I had no rolls because you need a roll for one of the factions in order to use this one, because this is a bonus firearm attack. So if you have some damage roll on the gun itself for the Order of Truth, for example, over here I have bonus firearm attack versus Order of Truth. Only then will I get another bonus with the special augmentation. If there is nothing here, I could have the best gold stat over there. It won't help anyway. Similarly for damage against Colossus as well as damage in the element. So if you have an element here, I have electric attack. So when I put electric attack in the weapon core, then that gets added. If I did not have electric, it would not work. I tried it. I put toxic and fire over there, and I got no damage with that because I had electric over here. So it has to be one of the elements. So either electric from this roll or the electric that you see up top, that is like the permanent attribute. Now you have to have that element, otherwise you don't get the bonus. Okay, so this is how I built the main gun. Then I'll show you the numbers. So pretty similar to what I built. This is a non-crit build, because if we go for the crit stuff, then we won't get the bonus element attack or the faction attack, things like that. So this is how I've made this. So rifling reinforcement, action reaction, standard stuff here to get more firearm attack. Also I have charge amplification to get more firearm attack because we are not using the crit. Then we have superconductivity charge to charge the beam rifle so that it gets to stage 3 faster. We have two mods for ammo, one for reload, well, two for reload, one for electric enhancement, so more electric, and sharp precision shot. So this is the setup for the main build. Then over here in the rows, what we have is electric attack, bonus attack versus Order of Truth. So Order of Truth are the ones that do toxic damage. They'll take more damage from electricity as well as these flat faction damage. Firearm attack, normal firearm attack, 12%, that's pretty good. And then we have rounds per magazine. Now keep in mind with the rounds per magazine, if you get 9.6% on the rounds per magazine, you'll get 4 extra bullets. Okay. If you get exactly 12%, you'll get 5. Anything in between will always be 4%. So if you have 10% or 11.8% like I do here, it's still 4 bullets. So unless you have 12%, you are going to get 4. So if you get like 9.6, which might be blue, don't worry, you're still getting the same as somebody with 11.8 like me here. So yeah, only one bullet will be the difference at 12%. So these are the stats. Now, what I did with the weapon cores here is in the free slot, I put another firearm attack. Okay. And then in the firearm augmentation, I put another firearm attack, because the two options you get is damage versus Colossus or firearm attack. So I've added a bunch of attack here in 2 slots. I could have gone with something else here as well, and this was a free slot. You can add like a sprint speed or like a grappling reduction with one of these yellow ones here, for example. If you use the yellow ones, you get one of these options. I normally pick one of these 2 things. So you could do that, but I wanted to just put more power into the beam rifle. And then for the attribute, I went with electric just to get, build up on the electric from the mod, from the roll on the gun, from the inversion, reinforcement, so you can just combine all those electric attacks and do a ton of damage. And this is only in purple. It goes up to 96, but I don't have the core 7, so this is the best I can do. If I use core 6, it doesn't go beyond 73. So I have 88 from the cores. Hopefully I get more core 7 cores and I try and upgrade that. In the tactical augmentation, I added more beam rifle charging speed of 0.4, so pretty good. So I have a mod for this. I have this one as well. In my experimentation, this was better than the fire rate, but if you get fire rate here as well, that shouldn't be an issue. And then in the bonus, a special augmentation, I took bonus firearm attack versus order of truth, which is what I had on the roll of the gun. So all of this combined, the numbers we are getting are frankly ridiculous. Over here, if you see, this firearm attack is 27,000 damage, and look at the electric attack, 24,000, almost as much as the firearm attack. Okay, the rest of it is there. We have no crit damage, things like that. Also, you can get even more power. So you see this reload expert, if we remove this, our reload time goes up to 1.75 over here. But if you add electric priority, this one here, for example, so it'll work with this. So if you have this electric priority, then you can use this one and get more damage. Okay, so you need this one because this gives you 50% of this. Okay, so now this number should be even higher, 30,000 electric. So it's more than the base firearm attack we are getting. We are getting more electric. Okay, while I'm saying this, I want to test something, because if we don't have this, does it take damage from the road? See, it's gone down to 10,000. It's just default now. So this isn't, let's remove these two. Let's see what we get. 8,000. Okay, so we do get a little bit more if we just use the priority. But if we have the mod, the electric enhancement, then we get a lot more, 24,000. And if we put this here, we get 30,000. So this is the setup. Like I said, you can build with multiple elements if you want. You could have the electric, or you could have something like chill on the roll of the gun over here. And then in the core unlock, you can add another chill to take advantage of that, or you can add electric, which is the fixed attribute now on the gun. And then over here, you can pick one of the elements as well. So completely up to you. I've just picked electric just to go well with Inez and match all the elements so that we get maximum power out of it. But yeah, this is something interesting they have done. This should make the beam rifle a lot more powerful. Very powerful. We are charging it faster. We have a lot more element damage. We have a lot more firearm attack, like 51% more damage from the firearm attack. And we're also doing more damage against the Order of Truth faction, the toxic ones here. So this is some of the adjustments they have made here. You can see all guns seem to have now a section with the element damage. So for example, here with the Eternal Willpower, I have firearm attack. Also, by the way, Secret Garden, Eternal Willpower, no, Enduring Legacy, sorry. Enduring Legacy and Secret Garden, Thunder Cage, these did not get a fixed attribute. Only some of the other guns did. So for example, over here, if you see, this one has fire, the restored relic. This has chilled, piercing light. Afterglow did not get that. Nothing here. Blue Beetle got electric as well. And of course, Secret Garden. This one got chilled, the final masterpiece. This one did not get anything, the last dagger. And of course, we have the purple ones. So yeah, that is the build here. So once again, this is the mod page, non-crit build. These are the main roles here, and above that are the weapon core unlocks. So yeah, you can try building it like this to get maximum power out of it. On stage 20 of the Void Erosion, this will absolutely destroy if you like using the guns. But despite all of this, I went and tested this, and I wasn't really using the beam rifle on anything other than the enemies with the shields. The damage from the skills of Inez was still better and faster. So it is what it is. So anyway, so that is my build guide for the VOLTIA Beam Rifle with the weapon cores on. I'm planning to look at the Fallen Hope next to see if I can make that gun a little more viable.